Hi everyone, welcome back to Study Room. My name is Angel and today we'll be doing the poem The Snake Triangle. Okay, so this poem was written by the author W. Ross, who was a Canadian geophysicist and poet. He was the first published poet in Canada to write Imagist poetry and later the first to write surrealist verse. Okay, so let's know about the poem. So the theme of this poem is a man's relationship with the nature. In this poem, the nature is represented with snake, and there are two ways with which we can approach the nature. Okay, the number one first way is by admiring it. Okay, and number two by fearing it, and then thereby try to then eliminate the fear. Okay, so there are the two ways by which we can approach the nature. Okay, who is in the form of represented in the form of snake in this poem. Okay, so let's start this poem. The poem starts with the snake trying to escape the pursuing stick with sudden curvings of thin long body. How beautiful and graceful are his shapes. So, as you can see, this stanza starts with the title of the poem itself, that is the snake trying. Okay, so whenever we read the title, one thing surely comes to our mind that the snake is trying. Snake is trying to do something. We don't know what, but it is trying to do something. But when we read this stanza, we get a clear picture that okay, the snake is trying to escape. What? The pursuing stick. Pursuing means chasing stick. Someone is chasing the snake with the stick. Okay. So the snake is trying to, escape the chasing stick or the person who is chasing the snake with the stick. How? With sudden curvings of thin long body. Curving means twisting. Okay, so you know how the snake moves like this. So with this sudden curvings, the snake is trying to escape from the chasing stick. How beautiful and graceful are his shapes. So here the author is a kind of embracing and praising the shapes and curves of the snake and telling that how beautiful and graceful are his shapes. Okay. He glides through the water away from the stroke. Oh, let him go over the water, into the reeds to hide without hurt, small and green. So here reeds is water or marsh plants with thick stems. Okay. And glides means to move and stroke means the hitting of the stick. Okay, so the author says that he glides through the water away from the stroke. So the snake tries to move away from the hitting of the stick, okay, away from the stroke in the water. Now, oh, let him go over the water. So here the author is pleading that boy, giving us a message that not all the snakes are harmful and can hurt us. So please let him go over the water. Just let him go into the reeds to hide without hurt. Let him go in the water into the reeds. Reeds are the water or marshy plants which have thick stems. Okay, so let the snake go into the reeds in the water without hurting him. Okay, without getting hurt. So he's small and green, and he is harmless even to the children. Along the sand he lay until observed and chased away, and now he vanishes in the ripples among the green, slim reeds. So here the author is saying that the snake is green. Look, in the previous slide, he's saying the snake is small and green, and he is harmless. He isn't even he is harmless to children. Okay, so along the sand he lay until observed. and chased away, and now he vanishes in the ripples. So here the author is saying that when he was in the sand, so he was laying quietly, and until he was observed by the person who was chasing him with the stick, and then he chased the snake, and then at the end the snake vanishes in the ripples. Okay, vanishes means disappears, and ripples, the circular lines that you get when you throw something, for example, snow, so you get circular lines. That is ripples. So the snake vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reeds, among the plants, marshy plants of water plants. Okay. So the author is giving us a message here that we know that the nature is diverse, and human beings fear nature. And just to terminate that fear, what are they doing? They are eliminating the nature. They're destroying the nature. So once again, have an explanation of the poem. Okay. In this poem, man, alarmed by the sight of a snake, is attacking it while it tries to escape. The poet admires the beauty and the grace of the snake as it escapes. Now, anyone but it humans or animals will try to save themselves from possible harm. Human beings, animals, anything, birds, it's our instinct, basic instinct, that we try to, protect ourselves from any harm. Okay. So the snake is also doing the same thing. The snake tries to do the same. The poet sides with the snake as he recognizes how powerless nature is when attacked by humans. Okay, note this. Okay, now let's have a look on the key terms. Number one reads water or marsh plants with thick stem. Now it's time to do the questions. Okay, so what is the snake trying to escape from? The snake is trying to escape from what? From whom? From the boy who's chasing him with the stick. No. Is it a harmful snake? What is its color? Was the snake harmful? What do you think? No, it wasn't harmful. It was small and green in color. Hmm. Now, the rest of the questions you guys have to do, because after understanding the poem, it's quite easy to do all these kind of questions, right? Okay, so the question here is, the poet finds the snake beautiful. Find the words he uses to convey its beauty. Okay. What does the poet wish for the snake? Hmm? Number 5. Where was the snake before? Sorry. Where was the snake before anyone saw it and chased it away? Where does the snake disappear? Hmm? Okay. So after this, I think that you are quite familiar with what type of questions comes, and you will know that yeah, it is easy because we have done the poem. So it is